When the helicopter says, "Who needs a runway? Hold on tight, it's gonna be a bumpy ride." This is Mexico's Navy helicopter, and it makes a crash landing when even the bravest need an unplanned pit stop. A rough touchdown, but they stuck it out. This black helicopter's landing could use a little ice and a little more finesse. This helicopter's flying through the sky, defying gravity with a dash of style. Just another day at the office for this sky dancer. Fire's out! Thanks to the helicopter, turning hotspots into cool rescues, one swoop at a time. When watching the helicopter crash, that guy at the end was like, "Nope, I'm out of here." A smooth landing that took an unexpected turn into a crash when things go from touchdown to "Oh no!" in seconds. A dash cam catches a helicopter cruising down the main road because sometimes your drive includes a touch of aerial excitement. When the sky turns critical, the helicopter narrowly misses an electrical pole during a dramatic emergency landing. Thank goodness for quick reflexes. When the GPS says, "Take the next exit," but you're in a helicopter, so you land on the road. Smoke and panic. It is what it is. Helicopter's emergency landing after engine catches flames. Pilot, I heard the landing was supposed to be soft, just didn't realize it meant water. When your ride looks like it's dressed for a fire drill but lands like a pro. The helicopter pilot, mountain, you weren't on the itinerary. When your GPS says off-road and you take it a bit too serious, at least the view is worth the panic. Helicopter lands safely. Pilot's smooth moves leaves the passengers wondering if they even left the ground or just took a really expensive elevator ride. Crazy, but true. A battle-ready helicopter brought to its knees by a rogue tarp. When they said clear the area, they meant it, literally. Turning the runway into a sandstorm. Who knew a quick touchdown came with the side of dust storm? This helicopter's auto-rotation landing is smooth as butter and as cool as a cucumber. Who knew landing could look so effortlessly and stylish? He parallel parked a helicopter? What am I doing wrong with my life? Maybe it's time to rethink my parking skills. Spooling up to 50,000 RPM like it's deadliest catch for helicopters. Just another day in the office though, right? This helicopter lands safely. Proof that sometimes, even in the sky, you can't beat the feeling of making it back to solid ground. Nailed it. This helicopter crashes into the snow-covered mountain. When you wanted a winter wonderland, you got a little too up and close and personal with it. You know you're a pro when you manage to crash a helicopter without even leaving the ground. That's some next level parking skills right there. This military helicopter always takes off smoothly. It's like when you need to leave the party without making a scene, stealth mode activated. This takeoff was smooth as butter, but he needed to hold the nose up a bit longer. Now it's just like a giant fly trying to figure out how to land gracefully on sweets. Landing a helicopter in this type of valley is no easy feat. Hats off to the pilot for making it look like a breeze. Yes, it's a sky crane, but it's got the Silver Bros touch when you need heavy lifting with a side of family flair. When your helicopter decides it's time to add a little flair to the landing routine, who knew dust clouds come with acrobatics? When you need to rise above the chaos with grace and style, effortless liftoff with a touch of class. U.S. Blackhawk makes an emergency landing in Bucharest's bustling street. Proof that even helicopters can't resist a little urban adventure. This helicopter meets a car roof when your flight plan includes an unexpected pit stop on a compact parking spot. CH-47 Chinook helicopter landing is like when the big bird touches down with grace of heavyweight ballerina. Double rotors, double the drama. Helicopter versus plane crash is like when the sky turns into a showdown. Both vehicles take a nosedive into unexpected turbulence. It's a high-flying clash you'd rather not see. Indian Air Force helicopter pulls off a stunt and lands in an emergency. That medical helicopter's pilot really threaded the needle with those power lines. Talk about precision flying, navigating a high-stakes game of aerial dodgeball. Insane crash landing of a helicopter, when smooth landing takes a wild turn into chaos, an adrenaline-packed finale with the twist. An unexpected dip, helicopter crash lands into the water, proving that even the skies can't escape a surprise splash. That is true. No other helicopter will ever sound as awesome as the Huey. That iconic roar is pure aviation magic. It's like the sound of history itself taking a flight. It is a rare view, helicopter refueling up close because even high-flying choppers need their coffee break. Awesome and most dangerous helicopter landing in Naples' hilly region. The landing zone feels more like a high-stakes game of will it fit? Aw, man, this gorgeous RC Huey owned by the US Marine, this is proof that even toy helicopters can look like they're ready for a mission. This is a big helicopter to the rescue with a dramatic aerial assist. Flying friends in action. Taking the scenic route, Kedarnath helicopter rides offering breathtaking vistas through the towering peaks, nature's version of an IMAX experience. When a helicopter races a car to the ground and loses, an epic showdown of speed that ends with a dramatic, unexpected crash. This helicopter crashed with truck's roof. It is a horrible scene where a sky-high ambition meets a harsh reality, an intense collision that's as shocking as it is tragic. This helicopter makes an emergency landing on a public road, causing a major traffic jam when the skies decide to drop in, turn rush hour into an airborne spectacle. This helicopter, Bell 47 at Abbotsford International Air Show, is a classic beauty taking center stage. The Blackhawk pilot is the real star of this video. What an absolute beast of a flyer! This military helicopter lands on a narrow green pathway, proving that even nature, pilots can master the art of precision. A military helicopter here actually just crashed out of nowhere. An unexpected mishap that turns a routine flight into a high-stakes drama. We got some high winds, and it is meeting a fighter jet's emergency landing, a dramatic display of aerial control against nature's fiercest elements. Oh, this is a beautiful helicopter showdown. It turns into a firework display, but ends with an unexpected crash, when a spectacular aerial performance takes a dramatic twist. This medical helicopter lands at a crash scene on US 30. When every second counts, the heroes in the sky touch down to save the day. Oh! This helicopter flipped out while landing. Guess it just wanted to show off some acrobatics. Helicopter crash captured on a doorbell camera? Talk about unexpected front door drama. Who knew delivery alerts could get this intense? This helicopter took a dive in the sea. When going for a swim, wasn't exactly on the flight plan. This wasn't an emergency landing. It was a bush flying at its finest, when a helicopter decides it's auditioning for a jungle action movie. The Swiss Air Force helicopter landed smoothly, precision, style, and a touchdown. So smooth it could butter your bread. Landing a helicopter on the road? Just another day and turning traffic into an impromptu helipad. With an engine failure, the plane is guided to an emergency landing, a dramatic moment where skill and quick thinking save the day. They're flying blindly into the cloud? It's like navigating through a foggy maze with a very powerful compass. Wales Airborne Ambulance, helicopter lifts off because even saving lives needs a dramatic, rotor-powered entrance. Oh my goodness. Walk in front of a helicopter from a higher area? Talk about a quick way to become 3 inches shorter. One gust and you're in for a real haircut. This helicopter's cruising on the highway. When you're so cool you don't need a traffic lane, just a clear sky and a lot of rotor power. The copter looked like it was dancing before crashing, a high-flying routine that took an unexpected nosedive. Sri Amarnath Yatra helicopter emergency landing. When a pilgrimage turns into a high-stakes adventure with a dangerous landing that tastes every skill in pilot's playbook. This helicopter lands on a netted helipad in the middle of the sea. When your landing pad is more like a floating trampoline, making every touchdown a high seas adventure. This was an emergency landing on a helipad, when quick thinking meets precision, taking an intense moment into a smooth touchdown. Speaking of emergency landing, take a look at this one on the beach, when the sea breeze meets rotor blades and the shore becomes an unexpected helipad. This helicopter just landed on a floating balloon as a helipad, when innovation takes flight. Literally, talk about balancing acts in the sky. The red helicopter had a rough landing, a bumpy ride that turned into a bit of a ground-shaking touchdown. Not the smoothest of arrivals.
That's crazy. No, they are.
When quick thinking and calm under pressure turns a potential disaster into a controlled touchdown. A nerve-wracking descent, but safely on the ground. This helicopter crashes into the road after hitting a traffic light. Talk about an unexpected detour. Thankfully, no one got hurt in this wild landing. This helicopter's levitating. Dua Lipa would be proud. It's like the skies are grooving to the beat of a high-flying dance track.
Essentially, the camera is taking a picture of the helicopter when the blade is in the exact same position every time. This is also why the tail rotor is still spinning in the footage, because it doesn't match the shutter speed.
This helicopter's landing right in the traffic zone because sometimes you gotta make an entrance through the gridlock. Maintaining the hawk in those waves isn't easy. It takes immense effort and training to keep it steady. Kudos to the pilot for mastering such a challenging maneuver. When everything aligns perfectly and the descent feels like a gentle glide rather than a touchdown, a flawless finale to a perfect flight. That's the pilot you want. Skilled, confident, and just crazy enough to get you in and out of the toughest situations with ease. A real high-flying hero. Sound on! Enjoy the roar of the Australian Air Force Augusta Bell 212 helicopter, where every rotor brings us little symphony of power and precision. This helicopter meets a rough end in the water during bad weather, a dramatic descent where nature's chaos meets aviation's challenge. When a helicopter descent turns into a dizzying dance, ending with a dramatic crash, a high-flying spin that landed with a thud. This helicopter's heroic rescue of a wild deer, turning a challenging situation into a sky-high success story, one lift at a time. I'm sure there was a huge sigh of relief in the cockpit. What a landing! When skill and nerves come together for the perfect touchdown. If things start to go south, that guy standing on the side is in for a serious bad day. Not exactly the best place to be during a helicopter mishap. Absolutely thrilled to see Iggle Piggle, as she's lovely. Calling make her ground entrance to the London helicopter. Valora Aviation Sleek EC155 arriving in style. Graceful, powerful, and ready to make its mark at the heliport. The Spirit in the Sky, the A109, soaring like it's a helicopter heaven. Pure elegance and power on full display. This small helicopter lands on the back of a truck, when your helipad is a moving vehicle and you're taking landing on the go to a whole new level. This air power demonstration witnesses a breathtaking display of aerial might and precision, where skies come alive with sheer force and skill. If you want to watch more awesome, crazy videos like this, press another video on the screen right now to continue watching. And until next time.